It's your boy, Mega Joint Cuck, on the scene here at Kings of Halifax 7. We're ready for a good time. Now, Colin North, how old are you?
That's a offensive question.
Now, holy moly, how are you doing today?
Not too bad. I drowned pretty hard in pools for Melee, but I placed my seeding, and then I went 0-2 in Ultimate, but that's kind of to be expected.
How many beers deep are we right now?
I've had two, like the 16-ounce cups.
Who do you think's winning the tournament this weekend?
I am. I don't give a fuck. I am.
Do you know who you've got to play next?
Nah, I don't.
Now, what brought you to KOH this weekend?
I am a deep lover of going 0-2, and I thought that I could fulfill that by coming to this event.
And how did your brackets go?
I did better than 0-2, so I failed. I failed miserably.
Which instrument do you think would be the most attractive if it was, like, personified?
Trombone.
Smart man, smart man. Do you ride on 24-inch chrome and stack paper to the ceiling?
Yeah.
Would you rather have every single girl in the Smash community exiled, or never be able to team with Brad again?
I never team with Brad anyway.
Of all of the people remaining in bracket, who would you most like to give the hands to?
Oh, y'all already know. Jacob Marr. We got a score to settle, bro.
Who am I here with today?
I'm Slope.
What's your government name?
Nathaniel Armand Joseph Dwaron.
It's a nice name. Social security number?
1301.
Zane or IBDW?
Zane, but I'm not a fan of either of them. I'll be real. I have to hesitate there. I don't like them. Ken, that's my answer. Ken.
Can you run me through some of your feelings from that famous set?
Yeah, I can. It sucked. It's like really bad.
Can you do any dance moves? Do you have like a preferred go-to move when you're in the club?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Sorry, you're pretty tall. Like, I can, okay, it's cool.
Do you have a go-to dance move when you're out at the club?
The white guy twist with the overbite.
Oh, yeah. That's good. I like that.
That's it. And that's all I got. Every tune. Regardless of genre.
Is Frog Pog or is Frog Dog?
It's a complicated question.
If you had to fight one of the TOs in mud combat, which one would you choose and why? Can you hold this for me? Yes. Thank you.
Petra? I think I'd win, that's why. I think that's the only TO I could maybe fight.
How much money are you making as head TO?
I can't answer that.
So like 6 digits, 7 digits?
I can't answer that.
On the scene here, who am I with right now?
Ollie Pop.
And Olipop, what do you do?
I play Street Fighter.
Do you play it well?
Yeah.
Did you win? How's your bracket going? How's singles been?
Not too bad, been single for a long time.
Who am I here with today?
Mike Spider-Pig, John Mr. Quiggles.
Who am I here with?
Legs.
Also known as?
Am I known as something else? Webinar.
I guess not. Have you entered under any other tags than Shy or OJ Gibson?
Oh no, dude.
My original tag was Nesquik.
Like the chocolate powder?
That's correct. I played Ness, believe it or not.
I think it was Jack or Broccoli was hosting a Rivals net play tournament one time, years ago. So I entered as Anus Monster, and I played Crag on keyboard. And it went horribly, but it's a deep cut. A few people remember. Shit was kind of funny. Very juvenile. I guess I was probably 16 or something. I don't know.
Was your Ness quick?
I'd like to think so, yes.
Do you think it's better than Dusty's Ness?
I think a rat holding a controller is better than Dusty's Ness.
How tall are you, Frog?
5'10", 5'11".
How tall are you on your money?
Like 5'10", 5'11".
Now, do you play any other games besides Street Fighter, or is it mainly just Street Fighter for you?
Mainly just Street Fighter, but I'm just kind of good at every game because everybody is kind of bad.
Have you ever considered gambling?
Never more than $20 at a time. I know people put in $100 and they get $600 and stuff like that, but that's something I find that's kind of risky, so I don't really like to do that. But that could change tonight or tomorrow night. You never know.
All right, Shy. DK son or Dr. Mario daughter?
Ooh. I'm gonna have to go DK son. I think DK's kind of cool. He's one-dimensional, but he's cool. He's like if you had a son who was kind of stupid but lovable.
I mean, I feel like I grew up with a guy who was the son of a doctor, and he was a real piece of work. So, but DK daughter, what kind of creature is that? What does she do? I guess DK daughter, honestly.
Yep.
That's my bet.
Probably just a lot of fishing for grab, up airs in neutral, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I'll take a DK son. I like DK. Donkey Kong's good. Unfortunately, that means my son would never surpass me, but that's okay.
No matter what kid I have, I'm going to love him unconditionally, so.
Wholesome answer. If you had to pick a favorite kid from your hypothetical 2 future children, younger daughter, older brother, which one's your favorite?
Older brother, I guess. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
DK son, I guess. I don't know. I don't have a preference. I'm cool with anything.
DK son or Dr. Mario daughter?
Dr. Mario daughter.
Any reasoning?
DK son frightens me.
Dr. Mario daughter, because she's a doctor. That's really good. She's making a lot of money. I'd be really proud of her.
That's a tough one. I'm gonna go with DK son.
Both at once.
I had never considered the possibility you could have both. Do you think traditional fighting game players are more prone to foot fetishes and things like that?
Okay. Wow.
I had Georgia Peach beer while I was here. I've seen the light. I've also thought a lot about SpongeBob today. So I remember, I unlocked a memory. When I was a kid, I thought his parents were cookies.
There is a, how would I say, community, a group, a cult, if you will, of jury players, Ramlethal players.
Do you find the aviators take away from your gameplay, but you love the metagame so much you gotta keep them on sometimes?
I gotta keep them on. I find it depends on what CRT TV I'm playing on. Sometimes Battlefield's a really dark stage, and sometimes it can be hard to see what you're doing. But
We went to Five Guys, okay? We saw there were some drawings on the wall. We saw Bubble Bass. And I was just thinking about how much of a piece of shit he was.
How did you lose to Hyper?
So it was the T-Land pre-local. It was a Game 5 set, and I didn't care, so I approached like a moron, and that's on me.
Could never be me. If you had to choose between being able to kick out your chair from behind you or being able to wear your aviators, which one would you pick?
that's an impossible question to answer.
Do you often find yourself looking inward?
I've never thought about myself in my life.
Bubble Bass is fucking with a fast food worker, and Mr. Krabs is paying him like shit.
Who's your dark horse pick for KOH?
Me.
If the prospect of a girlfriend came up,
Okay.
who in Newfoundland would you trade for it?
What the fuck? Bro, I'm basically married. I got a beautiful girlfriend. We've been dating for almost 4 years now. So there's no prospects. There's only my beautiful girlfriend, Abby.
So you've been dating for 4 years? Not engaged though?
Okay, well, I don't got a lot of money, bro. So you got to give me some time, all right? I'm trying to do it right.
Who do you think is the worst player here today that has a chance of taking a set off of you?
This guy whoops me with every character under the sun. Jigglypuff, Bowser, Falco, Marth, name them all, right? So.
I almost lost a Thorn Man at the weekly.
He's fucking with him hard for no reason. He just wants free food. And he's breaking this guy's soul because this is his passion, this is his dream. And he is just making him feel like he's an imposter. He's having imposter syndrome over something that's not even wrong.
You know what? Actually, I got a better answer. The answer is Little Mitz. Little Mitz is the worst player I could lose to.
Who in the scene is most carried by their character?
Olipop.
Please elaborate.
Street Fighter is really cool because it is kind of seen as a really like slow, methodical, neutral-based game, and then you can just like not do that at all. You can just like mash buttons and like have a lot of fun.
The guy mashes Ken and mashes Jinrai and doesn't know the frame data, and yet he plays as well, and occasionally beats me.
If you had to exile one Street Fighter community member, who would it be and why?
It's going to be Teach, because that guy, he is rude in general. Let's just, like, he's rude. He rigs the brackets, you can see, and then he goes around telling everybody, I made top 8 winners, I'm so good, and, you know, he gave himself a free ride.
What place did you get, and what place did Olipop get this tournament?
I got second, he got fifth.
You heard it here first, folks. What's your go-to song to listen to in bracket?
Oh, Christ. I like to do the Brad. No headphones. You take the TV, you crank it as high as up as it can go. Better yet, if there's like 12 other sets happening around you. And then you whip out your cell phone, put out Taylor Swift, crank that up as high as it can go, and then just pretend you can't hear your opponent. Every time they say something, just say what?
Earth Angel, the song at the end of Back to the Future when like the picture's fading away.
Do you listen to any music when you're in bracket?
Not even a little, but if I did, it would be Elton John.
Any specific song or just any of his discography?
The bitch is back.
We are the champions, my friends. Ding ding. That's the ding-a-dang-dong Crazy Frog version.
Of course. Have you ever changed a tire before?
Yeah, my car works great. Like, I've had to rely on it to go back and forth between New Glasgow and Halifax for the weeklies, and it's worked out well. But the one problem I keep running into is flat tires. I didn't have to change the tires myself, but they've become flat and I've had to get them towed, but which can be really annoying. But other than that, yeah, I've never had to change a tire by myself, luckily.
If your life was on the line, could you change a tire?
Oh, not even a little. I'm dead. I'm instantly dead.
If the cards were on the table, could you change a tire?
No.
Could you give me 2 to 4 freestyle bars off the top of your head?
Oh, shit.
I can lay a beat if you need. How many beers do you plan on drinking cumulatively over the course of the weekend?
All beers that have ever existed.
And how drunk are you planning to get tonight or tomorrow?
You're not gonna like my answer. I'm straight edge. I've been straight edge my whole life, and I don't love the label. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you're straight edge. You know, it sounds. They're like, oh, so you don't eat like sugar or something? I'm like, no, man. Like, I just don't like drink or smoke or do drugs. Like, I don't know if there's a cool way to say that I'm a loser. So that's about it.
I think straight edge was perfect. You heard it here first, folks. Don't do drugs.
Yeah. We're here at Kings of Hali, and I'm the best player here. You guys didn't make top 8 like me, sadly. But, you know, you have nothing to fear except me in bracket. I'm nasty.
Thank you, Olipop.
Thank you. Make a joint cut.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate it.